Can we talk? You know I'm your auntie and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Your intros are not introing. Yep, I said it. Your intros are bad and that's why people are clicking off of your video. It's not that you have bad content, it's just that you're not able to hook in your viewer and to hook them in fast. In this video, I'm gonna be going over how you can up your game and keep people on your videos longer if you get the click on YouTube. Let's get into it. If the people have clicked on your video, they're here for you. They want to hear why they clicked on the video in the first place. I'm going to give you some secret sauce early. If you can nail your intro just by repeating what your title says, then you will already be winning on YouTube. Nobody's telling you on YouTube that the first 10 to 30 seconds of your video is like going to YouTube school. It is the thing that YouTube is using to grade whether or not it's going to continue to push out your videos to larger audiences. Do you want to know why? People are clicking off of your video too soon. It's sending a red signal, a red flag to YouTube stating that people aren't interested in your content. And that's not necessarily true. You just haven't figured out how to gain your viewers' attention early and to keep it through the video, especially past the 30-second mark. I'm going to show you the metric that YouTube uses to grade you. Yes, YouTube is like going to school all over it again. Actually, it's like going to university with no notebooks or no handbooks sometimes. If you feel like that, I'm your coach. Let's connect. I have some secret sauce to share. But today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can hook your viewer and keep them on your video longer right here on YouTube. A lot of times when I'm coaching, you guys know I'm a coach. My clients sometimes get confused when I say your intro is not giving and it's not pulling in your viewers, and they don't know what I mean by your actual intro. And for the record, your intro here on YouTube, it is not, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riva. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to be going into click whatever it is, because your viewer has already clicked off of your video because your intros are too long and they didn't come for that. They came for whatever it was that you put in the title of your video or on your thumbnail or a combination of the two. They did not come for your information card like a business card. They came for you to answer their pain point, their issue. They came to be entertained. They came to be engaged. That is your hook. If you're able to nail down one of those three things, education, entertainment, engagement, within the first 30 seconds of your video, especially probably the first 5 to 10 seconds of your video, then you could be winning on YouTube. In this video, I'm going to help you to nail your intros like a pro, how to hook your viewer, introduce them to the topic, and then transition them into the value. Hook, introduction, and then transition to the value. That is a method that I think you'll be able to remember, but if you cannot remember it, I will leave you a free downloadable guide so that you can use as a video companion for this video. In the hook, what I like to do is ask a bold question or make a bold statement. I want to call out some type of pain point or bring some type of emotion forward in my video. I want to make some kind of surprising statement so that way I will gain my viewers' attention. If people are clicking off of my video within the first 5 to 10 seconds of the video, they won't be able to get to the value that's later on the video. If you give people the why and the reason to stay, then they will stay. Most viewers lose 80% of their audience within the first 30 seconds of the video, and that screws up your average view duration. Now, introducing the topic. That is what the people came here for. You want to introduce your topic, but not go into detail about what the video is about. You want to give them more value later on. You want to give a small introduction. You want to give them 3 ways how to fix their YouTube problems, 5 ways how to lose weight within the next 30 days. You want to give the people somewhat of a teaser or a couple of points. If it's a listicle, don't give all your value too early in the video. Let me tell you this about the hook. It should feel natural. It should feel natural, and it should not be too fluffy. Too many words, you're talking too long, there's too much music, there's too much going on and not enough value. You want to cut out all the fluff in the early part of your video and give the people the reason why they clicked on the video in the first place. We don't have a lot of time to waste on socials because people's attention spans are very short. So we want to get to the point sooner rather than later. What I like to do is I like to write down about 5 different hooks or ask 5 different questions. A lot of times I start out with the 5 W's, which one of them is not a W. The how, the what, the when, the where, and the why. Like, what would you do if I told you this? Or how to win on YouTube? Or remember that time when I fill in the blank. That is a good way to reel in your viewers, to hook them in early on in the video so they want to stay later to see exactly what it is that you're talking about. Don't worry about being perfect. I had to practice on my intros for a long time. My hooks, my engagement, and the first 5 to 10 to 15 seconds of my video is the primary thing that I worked on during the first part of my journey. And now when I look back at my analytics, my intros are killing it. And now what I'm working on is my retention so that I can get people to stay on my videos longer, which is a harder task, by the way, because of people's attention spans. They're like microwaves. They want to hit it and quit it, eat it and go. They want everything fast and they want everything quick. After I've introduced my topic, I like to transition the value pretty early. I don't like to make super long videos because of people's attention spans. I like to give the value that the people came to my video for. A key thing that I want to point out here is that your hook and your intro, they are intertwined. They go together. One is not separate from the other, but the hook is the thing that's going to grab in your viewer. The intro is the entire first 30 seconds of your video. If you can master those 30 seconds, then you will start to see your retention graph go up. And lastly, what I like to do is open up my video with fire, bomb, fire every time. That way I know that I'm able to at least get into the topic, whether or not somebody stays on my entire video or not. Maybe they're able to get 2 of the 5 points that I'm giving on a video, if I'm giving 5 points. Most of the time my viewers are really good. They watch to the end of the video because they understand that I save the best for last. And with that said, the best for last on this video is, if you're trying to grow on YouTube, the main thing that I want you to work on is your title, your thumbnail, and your intro. Those 3 things are the primary focus, especially if you're a small or emerging content creator. If you can master those things, then all the other things will begin to fall into place. And if you need some help on your journey, I am Riva, the coach with the most. Let's connect. And if you are still struggling on YouTube and you're not sure if your titles are quite working yet, I want you to make sure that you watch this video I have about titles and this playlist that I have on YouTube growth in order for you to start winning on YouTube. I'm happy that you came and I'm happy that you stayed, and I'll see you next time on the next video. Bye-bye.